Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining once again. January 31st and we're finally back, and we're back with our third installment of Duran Duran's deep dive series. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining in on the last video and leaving all your awesome comments. Big shout out, big love to all you Duranis that are really getting into these videos. I'm really happy I can make something that you guys enjoy. I am so excited for this. Duran Duran's third studio album, Seven and the Ragged Tiger. This album was released in 1983, 1 year after the release of their second studio album, Rio, which we deep dived into, and it was just an absolute blast. So I'm really looking forward to doing this one. So this album was released in 1983. 1983 was quite a big year for Duran, following the commercial success of their album Rio. They're up on the world stage, you know, one of the biggest bands of the 80s at this point in time. That came with so many highs, but also a lot of like pitfalls where the band was starting to clash creatively. I think what happened after Seven and the Ragged Tiger is that the band kind of split in half and started working on two separate projects before three band members came back together, Simon, Nick, and John, to work on Duran Duran's fourth studio album, Notorious. We will be deep diving into Notorious after this video. I will be doing a video on Arcadia's album So Red the Rose, which was Nick and Simon's project, Arcadia. I think John, Roger, and Andy split into their own project, which was called Power Station. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know too much about Power Station, but if you do want me to deep dive into Power Station, I can totally do that. So the album cover, I absolutely love. It's giving me like treasure map vibes. Got a little bit of the tiger print going on here. If I was in a record store and I was flicking through vinyl and I saw this as a front cover, five very handsome men on a album cover that looks like a treasure map, I would be intrigued. Anyway, I'm gonna jump into it because I'm super excited. I'm super pumped, trying to save my battery. We're starting with track number 1, The Reflex. Let's do this. Oh. Wow. I love that synth flutter. This is so different to Rio. Wow. Quickly. I'm gonna try and keep these pauses very short. Wow, it's very fun and childish. Energetic too, there's so much going on. I'm listening to it, but I just can't break everything down because I'm hearing so much. Even at the beginning, like, you just jump straight into it. I swear I've heard another version of the Reflex where it starts with da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. That's the version I was expecting to hear, but it was not that version. It just literally, you jump straight into it with the drums. Verby drums. Verby drums. This feels like a very quintessential 80s sound. So this album feels like it's got a lot more of a wider kind of atmosphere. Yeah, Simon, once again. Why don't you use it? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what was going through his head when he came up with that, but it's cool, you know? Why? It's better than just going, why don't you use it? Why don't you use it? Try not to bruise it. The Reflex is an only child who's waiting by the pole and watching over like I've got like the smile on my face. Very fun. I'm on a ride and I wanna get off, but they won't slow down the round. Yeah, verby. I'm hearing verby snares. This is so different. I don't think I'm hearing as much syncopation in the bass here. Oh no. Those like those vocals underneath going. Oh wait. Oh my goodness, that. This is cool, guys. This is cool. What a journey this song is. Why, yeah. Bye, time, don't lose it. That's very catchy. This is so catchy. Ooh. Oh. Wow. What is a reflex? I shouldn't even be asking this question because I feel like it's kind of the answer is in the song. It's like an adventure. Okay, so the last album was very much vacation-y, which could kind of fall under the category of adventure. But this feels more like a fun, childish adventure. You know, one of my favorite films from the 80s is The Goonies. It's like your classic kids going on an adventure to find treasure. I'm feeling this Goonies vibe from this, and Goonies didn't come out until like I think 2 or 3 years after this album, but I'm getting that vibe. I'm getting that kids going on a fun adventure. But as for a reflex, I'm not sure. I'm hearing Lucky Clover, and I'm thinking of the images that come to my mind are just ridiculous. I'm thinking like Luck of the Irish, but then reflex is a lonely child just waiting in the park. I think I'm missing the ball completely here, but I think I'm getting like gambling undertones. The reflex is in charge of finding treasure in the dark. Again, that just sounds more adventurous, but at the same time, is it about looking for treasure in a place of uncertainty? Because as you know, with gambling, it can go either way. You can win or you can lose, right? Again, I'm getting, yeah, gambling undertones, adventure undertones. Amazing song. So fun and so energetic and so upbeat. I'm gonna say it feels more upbeat than Rio. It feels a lot more fun and exciting. I feel like this kind of album would have been very popular amongst like teenagers, university students. Every single Duran album has that dancey, fun element to it, but I'm feeling like this is more, I don't know why I picture kids in university listening to this, coming together, having a couple of drinks and just dancing and playing this at house parties. And I don't know, I didn't live in the 80s, clearly. It was an amazing song. Loved it. Reflex is so cool. I think it is one of Duran's most popular songs, next to Hungry Like the Wolf and Rio. And, you know, it kind of evokes that 80s nostalgia for a different time. Should we go to track number 2? I think we should. New Moon on Monday, track number 2. Ooh. Shake up the picture, there's a mixture with the dance on the heat of the world answers all of which I deny. I said it again. Again, it's very dancey. Rephrase it. Maybe I can catch your eye. Last time alumni. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's nice. A very triumphant chorus. And very subtle harmonies in the background there. This is so nice. I love how the vocals and the guitar are kind of complementing each other. It's nice. I don't know why I keep doing the bass thing. Maybe I should get a bass guitar. Feels a bit like New Religion. I'm struggling with the interpretation. Is it like... No. I'm not gonna go there. I love Simon's vocal range in this too. And that like nice little sort of whistly noise that goes throughout. I think I heard it at the beginning of the track too. Oh yes. Playing with a few different synth sounds in this, which is really nice. Yeah, this album, so happy. So uplifting. Very nice. That one, New Moon on Monday, very good song, very good. Oh, we almost went right into track number 3. I was very silent because I was struggling to interpret what it was about. I was getting a few different themes. Again, I don't want to fall down a rabbit hole of talking about like 3 or 4 different themes that I'm thinking of. But yeah, I was getting like waxing moon and eclipses and stuff. I just went to a few different places. I went to cults again for some reason, which I kind of went to a New Religion. I thought it may have been about a cult. Yeah, look, I like that song. This, so far, 2 tracks in, fun, upbeat, energetic, happy. If I was feeling like crap, I would put this album on. So far, I'm really loving this. I said this was a long album, but I think I'm wrong. I think it's only 9 tracks. No, there's 2 discs. There's 2 discs to this album, so it's long. Woo! We're actually going to go to The Seventh Stranger, which is 9 tracks. Is there something I should know? A lot of people are asking about it. I'll make that as a separate video if you really want me to, and I'll react to the video at the same time because I don't think I've seen the video for that song. But yeah, great, loving it. It's a feel-good album, and I like feel-good albums. I think we all do. But it does make me kind of sad to know that this was the last album of the 80s that featured all of the band. Again, I just think they work so well together. Again, it's the Fab Five. Anyway, track number 3. In brackets, I'm looking for Cracks in the Pavement. Oh yes. Oh, sorry guys. Oh my gosh, this... I'm just living for all these different sounds. Wow. My head is full of chopsticks. Oh, nice. Nice line. All different sounds that Nick's playing with. And then the guitar gets its little section. Again, with those really nice harmonies. And I like that line. Oh. Song title. It's like a whole lot of different pads and plucks and sounds. Ooh. Is that like a phaser pedal on a guitar or something? I like this. Oh, classic fade out. It's like an organ. I don't think it's an accordion. It's like an organ sound that I'm hearing. Da 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 da, something like that. Something on my mind. And then you've got like so many layers of Simon's vocals there. I swear there was like they've layered his backing vocals a few times there. Very fun. Again, very fun. Every single track on this album so far. Fun. Carnival-y. That was probably one of my top so far. Reflex is incredible, but that was one of my top tracks so far. Anyway, we've got to keep going because I'm leaving myself so much footage to edit and it's not funny. Okay, so this is track number 4, I Take the Dice. That percussion sound, that... I know what to do with myself. You can see why this is so adventurous now. Every track has its own little kind of character. Sounds very board gamey, and it sounds like you're throwing a dice. That percussion sound kind of makes me think of dice clicking together, throwing the dice. Anyway, board gamey.
Midnight, so what's the point of faking? When a kiss or whisper can pull out a desperate cry.
Oh yeah.
Tell me a secret and tell me a name. Catch me with your fizzy smile.
Catch me with your fizzy smile. Oh my gosh. There's so much happening in the effects. Like all these little percussive sounds. Yeah, these sounds are all kind of happening in the background. Wow. I think he's saying, catch me with your fizzy smile. Nah. He's loving like the playfulness in the vocals. Catch me with your fizzy smile. And he does it in Reflex of why. Oh my gosh, feeling like this album's a little bit harder for me to break down because there's so much going on. There's like all these different sounds. I thought I heard a tiger in that track. Just having fun with like so much percussion. I don't think it's just Nick with sound effects. I think it's also Roger playing with different percussive instruments. 4 tracks now of just pure energy. So I haven't heard any slow tracks, and I don't know, do we have slow tracks on this album, or is it just literally guns blazing the whole way through? So much energy! I'm glad I had 2 coffees today. Track number 5 of Crime and Passion. Heartbeat? Oh, multiple heartbeats. More energy! This is a 2 coffee album.
Did you let me run when you knew I'd fall for the gaping hole where your heart should be? Take a look before you run off and hide at your victim arrives. Clouds on your shoulder, on the grace by the afterglow.
I like what Simon's doing with different like sections of the song. Doesn't seem like a traditional verse, that. Ooh! I'm loving Andy's guitars through this too. need to get our disco lights out now.
On a stranger's smile. Now don't look away. Caught in the crossfire and it ain't no wind to change.
Sorry, I just really quickly want to point out there's backing vocals that are going crime and passion. Da-na-na-na. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. I swear to you, I am not putting any of this on when I'm listening to this. It's just insane. They're doing a lot of different things in different sections of the tracks as well, whether it's playing with more percussion or it's adding different synth sounds. I feel like that's what kind of ties into that adventure feel. One minute you're walking through a jungle, next minute you're in a desert. They're just doing that dynamically with different sounds and elements, and that's what I get. But yeah, a lot more atmosphere, and I feel like the best way to do that is to just add echo and reverb to everything. Simon's playing with his vocal range a bit more in this album, the higher registers, and I'm loving it too. He has a great voice. I've always loved Simon's voice, and I think even now he's still a freaking insane vocalist, and I loved those backing vocals. You know, it's interesting to think that there would have been tensions amongst the band. You know, it's said that there was a little bit of tension in the air, so it's weird to think that on such a fun, exciting album, there's tensions flying. Or maybe that came afterwards, I don't know. Just quickly on the singles. The singles were, I believe, not in order. The Reflex, New Moon on Monday, Union of the Snake, and I think The Seventh Stranger was a single. Don't quote me. Track number 6, Union of the Snake, here we go. Let's just dive straight into it. Let's just go. Nice.
And if this was a big mistake,
Ooh.
there's a fine line drawing my senses together, and I think it's about to break. The union of the snake is on the cloud.
Oh. Da da. Da da. Hold on. I'm going back to that video, I was gonna say video game. I'm going back to that, yeah, the kind of game imagery. Union of the Snake is on the climb, like snakes and ladders. I take the dice. It's interesting, the themes that they've tried to tie in here. Yeah, there's a sax going through this. And I like what sounds like, again, different pads. Oh! Oh! Nice solo. Harmonies again. Harmonies that are coming from backing singers. And then that saxophone just singing out, like singing like a counter melody. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just like, just helps me think. Oh yeah, the addition of that saxophone was definitely a good idea. And I feel like just then the beat just kind of disappeared and it was just literally the vocals and the sax and whatever else synths. But I feel like the beat at the very end there in that very last little section just disappeared. Union of the Snake, please don't come after me. Never been my favorite song of Duran. What is going on? I need a third coffee. It's a good song, not a favorite. Definitely not a favorite on this album. I think Cracks in the Pavement and Of Crime and Passion, whew, it seems a little bit less energetic than the other tracks. Some songs are like 2 coffees. Other songs are like 5. This is my way of explaining it. Again, please don't come after me. It's not my favorite song. Love the saxophone though, and love those backing vocals. Funnily enough, I don't find myself over-interpreting the lyrics here, which is, in a way, it's kind of good. I feel like I can enjoy it a bit more. Yeah, look, so far, I really like this album. I want to love this album. Energy-wise, I prefer the more down-tempo, jazzy kind of stuff. Okay, so now we're up to track number 7, Shadows on Your Side. Oh yes! We're back up to 5 coffees again.
Shackled in these for a shining cloud. They want you to speak, but the music is louder than all of their own.
Those nice harmonies that they sit very far in the background, but they're really, really nice.
In the darkest place you can find.
And this nice little soft melody with the pads, synth pads there. I like this. Oh, yes. It's like a little marimba.
Soon as the lights go down, in the darkest place you can find, you belong to the hands of the night.
Very nice chorus line. Shadows are on your side. Soon as the lights go down, in the darkest place you can find, you belong to the hands of the night. Yes. I'm living for those lyrics. See, guitar and synth are really, really playing with each other here. I love my air synth. It sits right here on my desk.
Spinning a compass to choose your way. You can run, you can dive,
Spinning a compass,
and you can soar.
treasure maps, adventure.
Whichever way you can be sure that the shadows are on your side. Belong to the hands of the night. Shadows are on your side.
It's like a siren,
Soon as the lights
guitar
go
siren.
down, in the darkest place you can find.
Ooh, are we hearing a bit of harmonica? Hey. Yeah. And the guitar's changed up a bit. Well, the whole thing's kind of changed up, but a lot of layers, a lot of different layers here. A lot of like synth layers. Wow. Very sinister, that last little bit of the song. There's like this LFO kind of thing going on there, I don't know. We're almost at the end of this album, end of the first disc of this album. Again, like there's so much energy. I'm looking for a come down. I'm looking for a bit of a come down song. Track number 8, Tiger Tiger. Let's go. Oh, okay, we're bringing back sinister sounds. Oh. Oh, Nick, you were amazing. Wow. Oh, nice panning. Oh my goodness. Everyone give it up for Nick Rhodes. Oh, yummy guitar there. Very yummy guitar. Oh, he's really playing with these different, like, all these different effects and sounds. And oh my goodness, did I just step into the 80s? I think I did. Interested to see what Simon does with this. Oh, hello again, Sax. How are you? Oh, nice jazzy sax, eh? This is so cool. Yeah, there you go, and with that pitchy bass again. There's no vocals? Not even like Tel Aviv vocals? It's nice though. Oh yes. Oh, that's nice bright pad. There's a mix of drums and maybe programmed beat from the synth. And we're getting kind of that pulsating sound going throughout. To my wonderful synth enthusiast subscribers and friends out there, correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I really want to dive into analog now. Listening to these albums and diving into all this music again just makes me really want to play with analog. But correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of synths came with pre-built in beats and sounds, so if you wanted to write a song, you literally fire up a beat and then you can start playing different pads over the top of it to actually create a track. I feel like I'm hearing that in that track. It sounded like a beat coming from the actual synthesizer, and then Roger was playing in the background. And you also had drum machines and whatnot. As far as I know, with the chauffeur, they'd have like a pre-programmed beat that was like do 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 do. And then they'd have Nick playing like that octave melody. That's what I heard in Tiger Tiger. I got no vocals in that. Not even Tel Aviv vocals, not even, yeah. Let's not go for the third coffee. Let's sit that one out. But yes, we are now up to the last track on the album, which is The Seventh Stranger. So this is track number 9. Love that mix of like effects and like almost like woodblock percussion.
Those words are all remainders. Echoes growing in the heart of twilight.
Ooh, the bass kind of followed Simon's vocal melody.
Awaken all those whispers.
What if he'll do it again?
The dusty shadow of a passing thing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
he did.
say that you were
Nice drum.
less alright. Was I chasing after rainbows? One thing for sure, you never answered when I called.
Oh, guitar's doing a little bit too.
And I wiped away the water from my face to look through the eyes
I'm hearing like that flutter in the synth kind of panning left and right.
in the wake of such a lonely crowd. In the eyes of a stranger.
In the eyes of a stranger. Liked that line. This feels a lot slower than the other tracks.
Can't tell the real from reflection.
Nice.
There's a strange number. Some say the 7 sounds a little bit stranger.
That's nice. 7 sounds a little bit stranger.
Right by. For rumors in the wake of such a lonely crowd. Trading in myself
It's a really nice guitar in the chorus.
I'm changed.
Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. Nice guitar solo. This is really nice, like really beautiful.
One thing
he talking the lyrics then? Wow. This is so beautiful. I'm just really enjoying this one. I'm living for that synth sound too, that da-na-na-na-na. And the guitar too. It's really ringing out through the track. Are we gonna fade? Oh no. So cool. So cool. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Louise. Got me on my knees. Wow. Seventh Stranger, top track. Top track on that album, and I think that's why I probably heard it more than once, because it was my top track of Seven and the Ragged Tiger. Again, didn't really go into interpretation on the lyrics here, and I'm sorry if I didn't, guys. I just felt kind of lost. Not lost, but I feel like I did go on a bit of an adventure. Beautiful ending, if that was the end of the album. It's a nice, beautiful way to end it. It's almost like, wow, we just took you on a crazy joyride, and then we finished it off with something nice, smooth, and just stunning. Stunning vocals, stunning lyrics. I really enjoyed the lyrics to that. Again, I wasn't really trying to break them down or interpret them, and I didn't really go too deep into it here. I kind of did with the Reflex, but then every other song I was just really trying to keep up. It's almost like, you know, my Goonies ran a few extra miles ahead of me and I was just trying to keep up the whole time. My Goonies. Guys, I don't know what to say about Seven and the Ragged Tiger. All I can say is that it was an adventure. Really fun and exciting, and I want more. And I know I could get more with the rest of the tracks on the album, which we won't go into. You guys are going to be so upset with me if I don't. Tell you what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to choose a couple of extra tracks and include them in the video. Please don't get upset with me if I don't do all the extra ones. I just don't think I've got enough battery time to do them all. So one track that you guys were asking about quite a bit was the track titled Is There Something I Should Know? I'm going to play that for you now because that track is actually featured on the deluxe edition of Seven and the Ragged Tiger. I believe it was omitted from the original release of the album, the first Duran Duran album, and then added to the reissue. And then what I'll do is I'll play Secret Oktober for you guys, because Secret Oktober is a great track. Anyway, let's jump into it, guys. This is There Something I Should Know?
Please, please tell me now. Please, please tell me now. Please,
It kind of fits on this album with the kind of ambient, like the atmosphere, sorry. It really does fit on this album, probably more than the original album, more than the first one. Love the guitar. Oh. Nice. Catchy, huh? Oh yes, classic Simon style. Do you feel the same? 'Cause you don't let it show. It's just something that he does with his vocals that I just love. And it kind of gives that, you know, that added attitude. That could be a good band name, good song name. I love that. You're about as easy as a nuclear war. funky bass. Well, again, John's always a funky bass player, but at least I think that's what I'm hearing. I don't have a very good ear for bass. I never known what the sound is. It sounds like a harmonica though. Oh. Ow. Please, please tell me now. You're playing with octaves on the synth. Da, 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 da. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed when I didn't see that song on the first album, but I'm happy that it's here now. I'm happy I got the opportunity to listen to it. I hope you guys are happy that we've covered it now. If you would like me to react to the music videos, I can. I'm pretty sure a few people have already said please react to all the music videos for Rio. Again, we'll definitely look to do something like that. But yeah, that's a great song. I'm not actually sure if that was released as a single. We'll put it down here. We'll confirm that down there. But I'm pretty sure it was because it had a music video. So I would say it was a single. I think it was standard practice to make a music video for each single, but I think there were also songs that weren't singles that got music videos. Don't quote me. Okay. Last song that I'm going to cover, and then I'm going to say goodbye. The next one we're going to jump into is Secret October. Oh, nice.
Wise on a birthday party in a world full of surprising fireworks. And sudden
Kind of feels like, would you say like reggae kind of beat?
holding your own in a better car. All night parties, cocktail bars, and smile when the butterfly escapes.
Yeah, again, those really kind of nice talk back harmonies. Also, I don't know why I said reggae. Maybe it's just that that kind of sway of reggae. I don't know.
Spoken on a cotton cloud, like the sound of gunshots taken by the wind, lost in distant thunder.
Beautiful.
Tomorrow you'll be content to watch as the lightning plays along the wires, and you'll wonder.
I like how he kind of starts the verse off in like a low kind of register, and then gradually, you know, gets higher and higher. Yeah, sure eyes awake before the dancing is over. I can't hit the lower notes in the verse, so I won't try. As he goes up in a bit of an octave with his vocals, that's really, really nice.
Sure eyes awake before the dancing is over. Eyes are naked and secret October.
Stunning. Yeah, it does have some kind of like da, 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 like it does have some kind of reggae vibe. Those chimes the whole way through. Oh, that was really nice. It felt quite minimal too. It wasn't like the rest of that 7 album where there was just so much going on. It just felt very minimal. A lot of sounds coming from Nick. I would say that Roger did the drums on that one. Simon's vocals absolutely stunning and just, you know, accented with that beautiful fluttery kind of synth sound. Wow, that song feels like another underrated treasure. Guys, I had so much fun doing this album. Once again, it's been so good. Every album's got its own theme, and I'll probably bring that up again in Notorious. But every album, like I said, they change up their sound every single time, and it's just fun and it's exciting because you just don't know what you're going to get with Duran Duran, which again, I love that about them. I just feel like it's really inspiring to other artists, you know, and encourages other artists to really come out of their shell and experiment and change it up with their sound. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really had a good time with that. It's definitely not my favorite album, but it's just fantastic. I'm pretty sure I saw this ranked as #1. somewhere on Google. I think it was like all Duran Duran albums ranked, and this was number one, which was interesting because, again, I feel like they've got some amazing albums, some albums, in my opinion, that top this one. But it's a great album. It came at a very, very high point in Duran Duran's career. Again, very sad to say that they did split after this album, but as the Fab Five in the 80s, they definitely closed up with a bang before, you know, going on and doing separate projects and pushing for the fourth studio album. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed that I did include some extra tracks there. It was a very subtle breakdown, this video, but I'll try and get a bit more into it with Notorious. Highly recommend this album. Wherever you are, go put this album on. Have a good time. Have a few coffees. Please hit that subscribe button. Please head over and follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with my work. So I don't mean to confuse you guys, but I do have 2 Instagram pages. I've got one that covers mostly my music and photography, and then the other one is primarily YouTube updates and costume, cosplay, all that jazz. So I'll link them down below if you want to follow either one. It's entirely up to you. Over time, I will also be incorporating my own music and my own creative studio sessions into my YouTube channel. If that's something that you guys are interested in, I would love to share that with you guys. Hopefully give you guys a bit of inspiration. But yeah, guys, thank you so, so much once again. Look after yourselves out there. Stay safe, stay positive, stay happy. It's so good to be going on this journey with you all. Thank you so, so much. Big love to you, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye, guys. I'm just going to quickly pause there because I need to adjust this light. It's very bright in my face, like, woo! New light on my face. And once again, 2010 remasters. Everything's been remastered, remixed, revisited, redone. Quick coffee break.